Okay, we are back on Facebook Live here. All right. We had a little problem here, and the neck dropped out for a second. But if you're joining us Facebook Live, we are back. Yeah, you didn't have to bring nothing to you. You didn't have to bring nothing to you. Yeah. Well, while we're on Facebook Live, we might want to mention a little bit more about, the sponsorship of your segment.
Well, on this segment, look, I had to think which one. All right, so this segment is Organic Supplements, LLC, .mywakaya, that's MYWAKAYA.com.
Nice.
And what I try to do is when I share different things about health, I have my own products because I am a business owner.
Right.
And so whenever you hear Organic Supplements, LLC.mywakaya.com, you can go to my website. And as Pat witnessed for himself, we have very good health products because, I'm really on the organic path with the products, the internal as well as the outside. And so we have some really good stuff. And today, stay tuned because I really like this subject is part 2 from last week, if you were listening, about allergies. I did speak on allergies.
All right.
So this week I got something a little bit beyond allergies. I think you'll enjoy.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we are back. By now, I'm sure you all heard about the Cathedral of Notre Dame, or Notre Dame, as they pronounce it in France, burning down. It was really, really a sad thing. Yeah, it was really a sad thing. An 800-year-old building, historical building, what have you, and they don't know why it burned down. As of yet, I don't know if it was arson or an accident or what happened.
I was there. That's sad. I literally went inside, took pictures of the beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I had some different feelings on that than a lot of people. Why you feel bad for France and their 800-year-old building? Remember, it's the French army and Napoleon that destroyed many of the 5,000-year-old statues in Egypt and Africa. Just something for you to reconcile your grief, okay? It's something that with this happening, that America, the Orange Disaster, pledged donations to Notre Dame to help them. Actually, billions have poured in to restore Notre Dame. Okay, well, that's all well and good, but coming from the United States, where just recently 3 historic Black churches were burned down by a white supremacist who happened to be the son of a sheriff's deputy, or was he the sheriff, in the town near some of these churches in Louisiana. Not 1 cent has come in to help rebuild these historic Black churches. Okay, and I see some of the people donating, some of our own people. You go to them and say, well, what did you give for the historic Black churches that burned down? Crickets. Crickets. That's shameful. That's just awful. Some African countries, which really blows my mind, have pledged donations to Notre Dame, to France, to help rebuild Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a Catholic church, okay? The Catholic Church is wealthy beyond measure. They don't need the money. The Catholic Church could take care of that, and it wouldn't even, it would be like taking a cup of water out of the ocean, because that's how vast the wealth is that the Catholic Church controls. They have their own bank. The Vatican State is their own state. And the wealth that they have, of course, was stolen from where? During the Crusades. Much of it was stolen from the Middle East. And of course, by extension, and of course, during the slave trade, much of the wealth that the Vatican controls was stolen by Papas, was stolen from Africa. Okay, so why I looked at, was it a chief, a tribal chief from the Ivory Coast pledge. The government of Ghana pledged money. Why in the world are you people doing this? Because let me give you a little background on France's history with Africa, and not only their history, but what's going on right now. Okay, since 1957, France since 1957 controls 85% of the national reserves of 14 African countries. All are forced to pay colonial taxes to France. These were former France colonies that are still being controlled. The 14 countries, Benin, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea, that's Ivory Coast, Mali, Nigeria, Senegal, Togo, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Chad, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon in foreign currency at the Bank of France, and can only use 15% per annum. And when it exceeds the limit of 15%, they are obliged to pay 65% fee under the total amount of the loan. Find out what France did in Togo in 1963, 3 days after the country conquered its independence. If you don't, well, you know, if you don't, I usually tell you do your research, but I'm gonna tell you what they did in Togo, excuse me. They tore up the infrastructure when they were kicked out and left Togo without public transportation, without public works, without a grid to run electricity, without a sewer system to, you know, give water to the people and what have you. They destroyed everything that they had forced the Africans to build under their leadership. This is what France did. Haiti is one of the most miserable countries in the world due to the enslavement of Africans promoted by the French Empire. Until 2004, Haiti paid $77 billion in colonial rates to France. France collects about $500 billion annually from countries that are hitherto coerced to pay taxes so they are not destroyed by the French government. So this is what happened when you don't unify and you don't know how to deal with your adversary. Because 14 countries could just bring France down. One, stop paying reparations to your former colonizer and enslaver, first of all. That's the first thing you do. Two, unify, because without your wealth, France would be a third world country. Jesus Louise, get a grip. You're not going to find this out anywhere. This is the Open Eye. I'm Pat Gibbs.
Talk to Facebook, our Facebook Live friends. Yeah. Also, too, Pat, you bought your book?
Oh, you know, I sure did. I sure did. And for those of you that don't know, I am a published author with currently 3 books on Amazon.com. And unfortunately, I did not bring my books with me. I meant to bring them so we could show them off on Facebook Live while we were between segments. But we'll get them next time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, too, with the products that I offer on Organic Supplements LLC, I'm also, there's an opportunity if you're looking to make $500 to $1,000 a month. I'm quite sure that will pay off a nice little car note, maybe 2, and insurance. Let me know. You can email me at my name, Lorrine Vlard, at gmail.com. Okay, so we enjoy. Oh, we got a lot of people signing on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Sharonda.
Hi, Sharonda.
Hi, Sharonda. Sherry.
Yes, Vaughn. Yeah, my man Vaughn. And Vaughn wants to know where he can get a Open Eye t-shirt. Don't worry, Vaughn, I got you, brother. I'm going to make sure you get one. All right.
They're saying good morning, and Miss Sharonda, she shared. Okay, she's first one popping on.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Thank you, Sharonda.
We
Share it with your friends.
yeah,
and hope
we
your friends will
appreciate
continue to
everyone.
share.
Yeah.
For sure. Yes, indeed.
So I'm sorry if you don't want your name called out. I'll just say the first name. I'm quite sure Pat only calls the first name.
Yeah.
We'll just say your first name.
All right.
And if you want us to know where you're, where you're located, it's nice for us to see. We had some coming out from where? Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah.
South Africa.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
that's good.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's get back live on the air here. And let's see. The name of that song is Porch Lights. It's produced by Pat Gibbs.
That's nice.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I do use a lot of my own music here on the show. Keeps the royalty payments down to ASCAP and BMI. Right.
Okay.
One of the things that I always say about the Orange Disaster is he's not so much a president as he is an inspirational speaker for white supremacists and white nationalists. Now, he recently put out a video and that he was asked about. He was asked if he regretted sharing a video that led to increased death threats against Representatives Vlard and Omar. Trump said, no, not at all. Omar has a way about her that is very, very dangerous to our country. The Orange Disaster is calling somebody dangerous to our country. Okay. All right. The President of the United States is openly encouraging his bigoted supporters to attack a member of Congress because she's a Muslim. Let that sink in. His sister is from, I think she's of Ethiopian descent. Okay, let that sink in. This is what the President of the United States, the open eye, this is the fool that y'all voted for, is encouraging people to increase and go after a member of Congress. They can have a law against that, encouraging people to kill somebody. This man needs to be perp walked out of the White House. They need to go in, cuff him up, him and his mob family children. Because you know what? According to the Mueller report, which recently came out, that's how the Orange Disaster is running the White House staff. He's running it like a New York crime family. Big surprise for someone from New York. Big surprise for someone from New York. It's downright sickening that this man is even in office. Right now it's running DCHV ad. You got it?
I am. I have it ready right here.
All right. The Facebook friends.
Out so that it doesn't go to.
You need some glue?
No, I just want to get this stuff out. That's all. But then I don't get it.
All right.
So that's why I do it like this. I'm good.
You good?
I am. I just want to see it. Like.
Yeah.
Then I'm lefty.
I forget you're lefty.
Mm-hmm.
those of you that are regular open line listeners know that song is called Early Summer, produced by Pat Gibbs.
Pat Gibbs.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it.
Thank you. That means it's time
Islandy.
to go. Yes, ma'am. It's time to go down the organic path with Lorrine. Ms. Vlard.
Good morning again, everyone. Yes, it's still good. It's morning. And of course, I'm happy to share what I'm about to share this morning. If you all were listening last week, I spoke on allergies. That's right, allergies. It's a very big issue, and unfortunately, our what the findings are, the statistics is so high. One of the main causes of deaths in our culture, African Americans, is medication. Not knowing what we're allergic to. Medication.
Okay.
It's not from stings, bites, dust.
Mainly medication.
Medication.
Wow.
Not knowing what you're allergic to.
That's dangerous.
So we talked about that, but I just want to go a little bit further, only because I care. I'm trying to help all of us get prepared for the summer. You don't wait until summer to get prepared. You prepare early. So today, it's natural insect repellent.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of us use certain kind of insect repellents, but of course I want to talk about something a little bit more natural and organic. Okay. So, and believe it or not, one of the main oils that's organic and the most popular since 1940s, lemon eucalyptus oil.
And that's natural.
Natural.
Okay, instead of some of the stuff that comes in the aerosol cans that you spray on.
Okay, so you're hitting into my so you've been studying my subject.
No.
But you are right. There are some. Pat went very deep into my segment, but it's okay. I love him. He's just sharing everything. Just blurt it out. I was trying to do it in a discreet way, but yes, as Pat said, there are some concerns over and over and over again, year after year. DEET.
Who?
DEET.
DEET?
DEET.
Okay, what's that?
DEET is in insect repellent.
Okay.
Sprays. That's the chemical that's used in DEET. Now, I studied a lot about this, and the subject keeps coming up over and over again. Does it have an effect on your body or does it not? They say it's safe, so that's why I'm just sharing with you a natural oil, which is lemon and eucalyptus. Okay? Used since the 1940s. Is one of the more well-known natural repellents. Okay, so this is a little something from me. I have very sensitive skin, so I highly suggest using a carrier oil. Okay, so carrier oil is just an oil that layers essential oils because of the potency of essential oils. So that it's not directly on your skin. It's just used as a topical when you want to use essential oils. Because once again, it's real. Okay, so it's highly concentrated, and I put, you can use grapeseed extract, carrier oil, or coconut.
These are the carrier oils.
These are oils that you can use first before putting on the lemon eucalyptus oil. Just for sensitive skin. So I just put that in there. Okay, so now one of the most sensitive areas is really this at your elbow, the inside. That's the most sensitive. Okay, you want to test something, that is the most sensitive area, but I like to go with my wrist just in case. Okay, wrist, inner wrist, but elbow, the inner part, is the most sensitive. Okay, one of the most sensitive areas. Okay, a good homemade repellent for mosquitoes. That is such a big problem. Mosquitoes.
Yes, yeah.
And unfortunately for some of us, it leaves scars.
Yeah, mosquitoes
Scars.
eat you up.
Now, they are attracted to your breath stream.
Oh, your breath?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Pat.
I didn't know that.
Okay, we didn't talk about this subject first.
No.
You remind me of Nosaroma.
Yeah.
Okay, so your breath stream, because they remember, they love muggy humidity. That's why we don't see them so much out in the winter. Good. They are created by God, but I'm telling you, I don't like them, because when they bite me, they bite me. So I didn't, well, that's just something extra I added because Pat made such a big deal out of it. But anyway, but guess what oil they do not like?
What?
Lavender.
Really?
No, they do not like that poignant smell because it's so strong. They do not like lavender oil scent. Okay? So they don't like that scent of the flower. And so what I want to do is, because mosquitoes leave scarring, okay, I wanted to share how do you prevent scarring and the itch of a mosquito bite for the summer, for the itch, yes. Okay, so first of all, you want to get the inflammation down. You can try, some people welt so bad, you can try ice. Just put some ice on it to get the swelling down. Now the itch, aloe vera juice. And also that helps with the it's an anti-inflammatory. It soothes that bite or lessen the itch. Okay, once applied to your skin.
Because when you itch, you know, you're going to scratch, and that leads to
yeah, and an ugly scar for some of us. Now, for those that don't have scars, that's great. Now, another oil is, once again, it's something about coconut oil. Coconut oil is just good for everything, it seems. Yes, it's good for scarring, scars. Coconut, remember coconuts, a better essential oil. You know, the organic way, of course. Another helpful tip, what I wanted to share, the last thing, is the lights. Okay, some people will have night parties. Mosquitoes are out. Even, I mean, just a lot at night. But the light that attracts the most, and we might like it a lot, is the blue light. Oh, that attracts the mosquitoes more. Yes, we don't want to go with the blue light. We want to go with that kind of dull color, yellow-orange. So if you're having outdoor night, just enjoying outdoors in the back of your house or yard, try the yellow-orange light. It's the incandescent light that's really bad. So the LED, yellow-orange lighting, that will help keep the mosquitoes down. Okay, and don't forget, the insect repellent, you want to go natural, lemon eucalyptus oil with the carrier coconut. Carrier oil, coconut, grapeseed extract. And that's what I have for today. All right. Thank you, Ms. Vlard. And the Organic Path with Lorrine is sponsored by Organic Supplements, LLC, .mywakaya, that's MYWAKAYA.com. On the Open Eye. All right. It's funny. I couldn't help it. Well, what I said about the, all right, welcome Ebony and Aura. Ebony, Ebony, and who else? And Aura. Aura, hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we like that about the natural insect repellent, huh? And you can find that also on Organic Supplements LLC .mywakaya, MYWAKAYA.com. We have our own essential oils.
All right, all
Mhm.
right, all right. I'm not surprised. SG and was something that's, wait a minute, let me scroll down a little bit here. Okay, natural, oh, I missed it. Okay, Waju has joined us. Thank you, Waju.
Hi, Waju. I hope we're saying that right.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
So big ups like you. And as we scroll down, there's more.
Popping
All right,
on, hey peeps. Okay.
All right. Hey, Waju.
Brother Pat. Oh, Miss Ebony call you Brother
Oh
Pat.
yeah.
Well, I'm a sister.
Yeah. I've known Ebony for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this is like, okay.
And Ebony is also a member of the